It is Thoughtney, 2-in-1, thrice within, the shaman poet. I want to discuss something with you. There are so many out there that are looking at the world around them and asking the question, what is going on? What's happening in the world? What's happening with, everything that the new president's doing and everything that's going on in the world? And I will tell you, change. Now, there's a lot of light workers and spiritual people that follow this show. And then there's a lot of other people that are out there that have come on the show or whatever. I want you all to know something. It's very important for you to understand this, that change is needed. You know that. You can feel it. This is the change you need. And all it is the cycle that brings the change. And all those people that you see changing everything, that's because you want it changed. And the problem with humanity right now is you're like, I want change, I don't like the way things are, I want to change everything. Can we change everything? And then the changes start happening and you're like, oh my God, okay, but I don't know if I'm ready for that. You just got to relax and realize that everything that's happening has purpose and reason. And, there are things that have happened in the past and there are things that are going to happen now. And, sometimes those things require drastic change. And what you're going to see this year is a lot of drastic change. So get ready for it. Get comfortable. To be honest, it's a glass breaker. Humanity has so much glass inside. And this glass just sits in there and gets more and gets more. And it gets weighty. It gets heavy. And that's when you start saying, I want change, because you can feel the glass. But the change brings the shattering. And so what's happening a lot right now in the world is the shattering of glass within, especially in the masses of people that are out there that are not spiritual. And then even those that are spiritual, there are going to be massive changes. Don't be afraid of them, whatever they are. It's time for change, and change is going to happen, and that's all that's going to happen. Change in your weather, change in natural disasters, change in everything. Everything's ramping up. This is what happens when humanity wakes up and needs to start changing all the things that no longer work. There's so many things out there that no longer work or haven't worked for a long time. And in order for those things to change, there has to be something creating that change. Well, what's creating that change? Well, everything you see around you. Things are being exposed. They can no longer be hidden anymore. Why? Because you refuse to allow those things. And you guys got to understand, even though you're not out there, per se, saying, hey, I don't want to be fooled anymore. I don't want to be lied to anymore. I mean, you're saying it, but I'm saying nobody's got you on a podium and millions are watching you while you say it. But your energy is reaching millions anyways. See, because our energies reach everyone. Our energies always reach every single person there is, even though you may not know it and they may not know it. It's in the infinite mind. It's in the collective whole. And so everyone feels it. And whether you believe it or not, and this is what I really want to cover, and I'm going to do a couple of more videos to cover it, because I think it's really important for you to understand what is really the reality you see around you. And there are gurus and there are spiritual people that will tell you this and tell you that, and that's fine. But you know me. I tell you what is or what isn't. Well, how are you the authority on what is or what isn't? I'm not. You are. And I don't get my information from me. I get my information from all of you. And so all of you tell me what is, and all of you tell me what's not. See, that's the difference between me and many others. They'll tell you their opinion. I don't have an opinion. I only have your opinion. Now, here's the thing. Well, you'll say, well, you're not in line with my exact opinion. Well, listen to me. You don't know everything. You have amnesia. You can't remember everything. You don't understand everything. So when you think about it, you say, well, that's not what I'm thinking. Well, what is the deeper you thinking? That's where we try to push you, is to go in and see those deeper issues, those deeper things within you, so that you can see the clear message that you're sending out. Now, that is the biggest part that many will, struggle with, is hearing that inner communication. How do you do that? Quiet your mind. Go in. Whether in meditation or journey. Journey is stronger than meditation. But sometimes it takes a lot of meditation to be able to journey. And if you have a problem with that, come on the show. We love sharing that. The show is coming soon. That's why this video is going to come out again. So I'm letting you know, and I want everyone to understand that I don't get my information from me. I'm not out here telling you my opinion. I don't have an opinion. I wait and I feel the whole, and whatever the whole is feeling, I project that opinion. That's not even mine. It's the whole's opinion. Because that's how a collective works. We've got to understand how a collective works. We've got to do it. Because if we don't understand how a collective works, then how can we be a collective? So you have to understand you don't have an opinion. The collective does. And if the collective has an opinion, you have to be able to hear it. So what do you have to do? You have to quiet your mind and your opinion so you can hear the whole's opinion, which will actually be your opinion as well. Now, this is part one, because I needed you to get here so I can explain what reality really is and what you're perceiving and why and what's going on around you. Now, I want y'all to understand something. We are going to be going live soon again, and I want to discuss that. And I'm thinking we're going to start probably in about a week and a half. I'm going to look into a little more, 2 weeks at the most. And when we go live again, we'll have the channeled readings that you all love. We'll also have a day of astrology. What kind of astrology? Vedic astrology. And we'll cover the predictions of the Vedic astrology. We'll cover what the planets are doing. But we won't cover it in the way that a normal astrologist would cover it. I'll pull all the planets in play, and they themselves will give you the astrology. What did you say? You know what? There's nothing like this anywhere. I promise you. One of the greatest shows ever on earth. You will get channeled Vedic astrology from the planets, Rahu, Ketu, the moon, the sun, and all the planets once a week. And that will be on Wednesday. And then channeled readings on Monday. And then Fridays we will have CE6. That's right, CE6. It's finally here. This time when we come back, we're doing it. We told you we were. So share it out to everyone. Get the drums of it's coming back and the show's coming back and it's going to be amazing, because it is. Get ready for the most paramount, most beautiful shows you've ever seen. They're going to be amazing. Tell everyone, get stoked up, get ready, pass this around, share it out, make it go viral, share it, share it, share it, share it. Heart, heart, heart. And let everyone know. And remember this, I'm coming back with 2 more videos and we'll explain the rest. But it was important for you to understand all that I've said. It's important for you to understand your part and how it works for you. And how we don't really have an opinion. We have a collective focus. And that is the opinion. And humanity has to really strive for that. It has to really start moving in that, because the collective and oneness is the only way. That's why C6s are so important, because we are one collective. There are many collectives that we are a big part of the great collective, cosmically. Everything from here on out on this show is going to be cosmic. So get ready for it. Some great shows. Listen to this information, and I'll have 2 more videos to go into a little more depth about all of this subject that we've been talking about. And remember, we'll love you. That's why we bring all these channels. That's why we do all these shows. We truly love you. We'll see you soon. Get ready. Where we're going to go, what we're going to do. You know how we do it. ANuK is coming.